Welcome back to the back nine coverage of this round 2 Chains on the Links. We got an epic battle going. Moving into the meat and potatoes of the course here.
Yep.
Got hole 10. Very steep downhill blind sidearm hole with a little bit of out of bounds on this golf green and that cart path. But pretty standard flick shot.
Yeah, this is a very fun tee shot. The camera doesn't do it justice how steep that hill is. Starting to come down.
Yeah, it's getting windy and getting rainy, and he was not happy with that, but ends up in a pretty good spot.
That probably took a good chunk out of that one. Checking the distance.
That's like the most stable Firebird in the whole world. And just like went straight down and rolled backwards into the out of bounds. I suck at flick.
I do too.
This guy's got a really good flick.
Yep, flicking, I believe that was a mid-range.
Just looks like he parked it. I don't know if it kept rolling or not. Joey throwing some kind of mid-range out there.
Yeah, a little bit right and long.
Yeah, there's some funky wind going on out there.
Surprise, Brandon Logan throwing that Firebird again. Didn't get to see it land, but...
Yeah, now it's really raining.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Nice layup from the edge of the woods. And nobody really parking it. Except for maybe Brandon.
Yeah. Ooh. That was a good run, but not quite.
That's to save par.
From about 45, 50. We were not too happy with that miss.
Oh, Logan's putter is just giving him some fits today.
Yeah. I hate hitting those little...
Doesn't help when it's raining, but...
No, the KCAVRs are not too grippy either.
Brandon makes good. Only birdie there. Sweet bogey. Alright, hole 11. This thing is monstrous. Takes a really, really big shot just to clear this water. I saw probably 80% of the open field. There's like a 4-card back up here, and just about everybody threw it in the water. The wind wasn't good, and it was raining.
Oh, no.
So when you throw out of bounds there's a drop zone that's like a 60-foot putt or something that you go to. But I don't think he went out of bounds. I think he has to go all the way over there and find his frisbee.
Yeah, that'll be an interesting lie. Joey throwing that Wraith again, I believe.
Looking good, just not enough power. And you got that just a little too low out of his hand for that Anheuser, but he hit the bank and stayed safe up there. Same thing, just a little too low, but
as long as it misses that
hit
large
that
push.
stupid tree and rolled down to the edge. I stayed safe as well.
Okay. Logan just flicking it up there.
Nice bid. I'm just throwing up there. I didn't realize it hit the basket. I couldn't really see it.
And here we have our drop zone shots.
Yeah, I mean, you could save the par from there, I guess. That's a really long jump putt. Okay, maybe he did go out of bounds. Come over to the drop zone.
Michael did not like that upshot either. And Joey probably trying to make this one.
Oh, yeah.
Always.
So, yeah, that hole played really tough in the rain.
Oh, yeah.
Good save there.
Not letting that bad forehand keep him down.
Brandon makes good.
Yep.
Saving the bogey.
Yeah, you and Logan will be the only pars on the card.
I wonder how many people birdied that hole today. Probably not that many.
I wouldn't be surprised if there were 0 birdies on that hole on that day. Maybe a few earlier in the day when it wasn't quite as rainy. There's you and Logan with the lone pars.
Yeah, that's the cool part about mini disc. You can just set your mini on the top when you get close enough. Alright, hole 12. Sidearm friendly hole, or there is a straight gap. The drone's flying through here for a backhand. But really, you just want to throw a sidearm out to the ball golf green and let it skip down the hill towards the basket.
Yeah, this one's a pretty straightforward hole.
It's a really long 300, though.
Oh, yeah. Takes a pump to get there.
I think they kind of roll backwards down that hill. Like, I'm not sure. But I felt like I threw it hard enough to get there.
You your destroyer again?
My fancy destroyer.
Get a nice skip.
Yeah, a little backwards roll. That's what happened. I did throw it hard enough to get there.
And like you stood up and rolled backwards. Not good.
Looks like the same thing's going to happen to him, kind of. That's alright. It stopped rolling. Brandon's going with the manly route, straight up the middle.
Huh? Made it through there nice.
That was a great shot.
Almost got CTP.
Joey's sidearm is so smooth.
Oh yeah. Get a nice skip off the green, backwards roll, and park. Here's you from your. Oh. It looked good. Not quite enough height.
Some kind of funny hand gesture there.
Logan.
Just off the cage.
Stick from out under the basket.
Man, he just let that one go. That's a good birdie.
Yep.
Joey and Brandon with the birdies. Everybody else is going to clean up some pars.
Joey. Dropping his mini hand in
Oh,
pocket.
didn't even take the strap off, man. What's going on? Oh, it was already off. Don't do that. Take your bag off every time.
Yeah. That's the cool thing about a cart, like Logan there.
Oh, good putt.
My name is Thomas Ekström. I'm the disc designer for Latitude 64. This is the Keystone. I wanted to design a disc that had minimum fade when putting. I wanted it to be slightly understable for those nose up approach shots. I'm super proud of the Keystone. It went straight into my own bag, and you should try it as well.
Here we got hole 13, par 4, 650 feet.
It's another water carry, but it's not as hard to get across as the 2 holes ago. I'm just really trying to get to this corner to where you can get around it and have a good putt. This is It's a pretty long par 4. You're going to see some full smashes out of everybody.
Good looking shot from Brandon there in the middle.
Uh-oh. Get over there.
Putting it out wide.
That is not ideal.
Didn't quite come back. Logan.
I'm going with the cloud breaker.
Yep.
Really good spot over there.
Yeah, he really likes those cloud breakers.
That is what you're looking for.
Right there to Donovan.
And you got the replay with 2 angles. Nice.
You can see
Anheuser
the-
flex.
Yeah, we
Gets
see
back
the-
just in time to skip a little bit.
We could see the cool stamp on that thing. A little
No stampsies.
What are you throwing here?
Throwing the destroyer again.
Yeah. Oh.
Just playing for over there. It's a big landing zone.
Yeah.
I usually just try and go through the trees on the second shot. But
Michael.
nice and
throwing
safe.
his Sidearm up there. Right there next to Brandon.
Yeah, Joey's got a weird footing and some weird stuff to deal with. Got forced into a roller.
It's up in there.
He's just going to go around. See if he can't get close enough to get up and down.
He'll be... Geez, there it is. About 90 feet-ish. Brandon.
Brandon got one over the top.
Yeah.
Looks like he threw it a little too high. Yeah. Didn't quite get the carry out of that.
I love that sound.
I was just trying to flex it through the trees here.
Oh, your Shimmer Star Firebird.
And
Oh,
caught that one.
the one to miss.
Fantastic drive by Logan.
Oh yeah.
Right where you want to be.
Do that shot as well.
The longest jump putt ever attempted.
He jumps putt. He jump putts really far.
It's like 120 feet.
Michael with his equally long look.
Oh, good bid on that.
Brandon putting a good run up there, just not quite in.
Ugh. And it's still me.
I hate being out after missing a putt.
I hate like 25 footers. I'd rather it be 40 feet. I don't know why. It's like super scary. I don't want to miss this easy putt.
Yeah. Logan. The only birdie, I believe.
Yeah. It helps when you throw it really far like that.
Yeah. Brandon trying to do the perfect mini toss.
Alright, moving into hole 14, 350 feet. Nice straight line here with out of bounds to the right and some pretty punishing woods to the left. Really just want to do anything you can to land up on this flat tee area and have a putt.
Yeah, this hole can be tricky.
Logan going with this overstable flex sidearm with a Firebird.
A little bit too much Annie, but
And catches edge and ends up all right for him. Brandon going with mid-range, making it look really good. I had a T-bird in my hand and I put it away and switched to a rock after I saw that. That looks like some kind of fairway driver. Just got it up a little too high. It's going to fade out into the woods. Tried to throw it really hard and I think I got it a little too high. This is a really hard hole to get.
Oh yeah.
That flex sidearm is looking tasty though.
Wanted it to come back. Catch his edge nicely.
Oh man, great shot. He'll have like a 30-ish footer.
Look, Joey trying to flick it in.
Nice little touch berg shot.
Yeah, he really does love those bergs.
This is probably the best upshot ever.
Brandon did not want any of that.
No trouble for Brandon. That's how you lay it up. You almost make it, and then it stays close. For another sneaky birdie.
Oh.
He's just getting all the ones that nobody else does.
Yep. He's playing some really good golf right now. And then we're gonna have a bunch of par cleanups.
I was definitely wishing I had hand warmers at this point. It was getting cold.
Yeah.
Hole 15. Another sidearm. Look for a birdie. 340 feet. Just don't want to land on that green. It's really the only out of bounds is the green. Really good looking shot from Michael there. Parking it.
You can hear it starting to come down some more.
Logan throwing a Firebird again.
Yep. He's been throwing that all around.
Looked like it
today.
kind of slipped out of his hand a little bit.
Yep.
For me, this is a really long sidearm. It's like
Yeah.
max power.
I threw the turnover on this hole.
Man, he
All
got
day.
unlucky. That's a really steep hill down there. Joey throwing a machete.
Yeah, he's been liking those as well. Getting this
A little bit too far.
skip off the road and some roll.
It's like hard for me to even get there. He's going like 50 feet past with a slow disc. I'm throwing my destroyer, and that thing stood up and almost followed Brandon down the hill, and then just stayed short of the out of bounds on the green.
Brandon kind of threw that one away.
Yeah, that roller
a lot
took
too
off.
hard.
Yeah, Brandon's got a lot of work to do still.
Yeah. And you're just yourself in the pouring rain.
Just lay that one up.
Now going with the tomahawk.
Man, that was very well executed. That'll get him looking for his bogey putt there.
And yeah, I'm just trying to do some damage control. And we got Joey.
He's always good for a long one towards the end of the round. He's always sneaking them in. For another sneaky birdie when nobody else can get one.
You know, he's Taking strokes like that.
At this point, I started worrying about score. I was like, man, this guy's gonna win. He's birdieing all the hard holes. What's going on? And Joey's like, yeah, I think he just took the lead. I'm like, oh, crap.
Yeah,
That's what we're talking about over there right now.
Definitely getting some sneaky strokes in there.
Brandon saving his bogey. Could have been a lot worse from the 2 positions he was in earlier.
Oh yeah, that was interesting to watch.
We'll learn how to walk. Alright, hole 16, it's 370 feet. Plays really well for a sidearm if you can control one straight enough. It's a pretty difficult backhand turnover, but that's the only out of bounds is the water up past the basket to the right.
Yeah, this one's a fun one. Whether you go sidearm backhand, you can sort of just smash it into that wall.
Just a long straight shot. That'll be just fine.
Looking a little low. I'm gonna burn out, but I'll be looking at it.
Joey throwing that same machete again. Man, on a rope. Going with it, destroyer, kind of shanking it over to the right there. I didn't feel like my T-bird was going to get there. My hands were all cold and it's wet. Brandon going with a power sidearm, gets a little too much turn.
Got shot down. Unlucky tree branch. Brandon just laying one up.
Michael just laying it up there.
Ooh, Logan. Just off the cage. Joey with a
Nice birdie there.
good birdie. Not even picking up the mini. And then just a bunch of cleanups again. Kind of stopped raining a little bit. Still coming down. It was very awkward rain.
Alright, we got hole 17 here. Long par 4, 700 feet. Really not much trouble except for the water behind the basket, but it's so low it really doesn't come into play right now.
Yeah, this one's a real long bomb hole, just 2 big drives. Hopefully get your birdie.
Joey throwing the destroyer out there, nice and flat.
Yep. We are right there in the fairway.
Michael going sidearm at the tree. Just needs to stay flat and it's good. Asking for it to get stable.
He'll be right there.
Approximately right there.
Yep.
Logan smashing on the cloud breaker. Kind of comes out on a bad angle. Take the wide hyzer and get that water way out of play.
Yeah, that one definitely has some good power.
Brandon getting that thing to stand up nicely. Coming out a little wide.
Didn't, yeah, a little long, but
A little long, a little wide. I wish I was a little more familiar with his bag. I don't really know what that disc is. Looks like fairway driver.
yeah, it's my first time actually watching Brandon play. I know he's been
Really good shot
in
there.
coverage a lot. Michael just
Looks like he got a little scared of the water and just
yeah,
opted for the safe play.
probably gonna be a layup from there. Don't mess with that water. Joey putting a good
Yeah,
one.
he's going for it.
That one's in the mud, but
I'm going with the T-bird. Just trying to put it close.
getting a little bit left, but it sticks.
Logan with a long jumper. Sails it a little bit.
Didn't quite like that one, but
Michael just lays that one up.
yeah.
Didn't want any trouble. Must have had some mud on his fingers or something.
Yeah. Got my cart down there. It's very muddy.
A good save. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 steps. Got this one all day.
Yep.
Oh wait, I suck.
You stopped yourself. You're about to
About to get mad, but I
smack the
didn't.
hat. You didn't give it the 3 pumps, that's why.
Hey, that one was important. I needed that one to tie it back up.
And Brandon's pretty much tapping. May as well be a tap.
That's how you birdie it.
Yep.
Alright, moving into the last hole. Very difficult par 3, 350 feet with a little patch of out of bounds about 3/4 of the way up the fairway. And there's a path to the right side that's out of bounds the whole way.
Yeah, this hole's pretty scary.
It's a really hard par 3, especially in these rainy, cold conditions. Brandon throwing a really nice looking roller shot here. Stay straight.
Someone wondering if it's parked. and
Curls
It's
out over the out of bounds road and then back down the hill inbounds.
Oh, that's sweet.
Exactly pin high. That was cool. Joey's got this super stable destroyer, just throwing a big flex line out there.
Put a little bit too much ante on it, but
It's safe, man. That's all you want. And this guy, being the smart golfer that he is, decided, I got a 1-stroke lead, I'm laying up.
perfect layup. Logan.
Logan got fortunate to stop right before the out of bounds.
I think he was trying to go
I was
for
trying
that
to hyzer down the out of bounds path and skip it off the path. Like I had to get the two, and just kind of shanked it. Wasn't a very good shot at all. Almost sawed off that upshot a little too much as well, but it will be okay.
Michael needs to stick this one close. And he has.
Pretty much securing the victory there.
Yep. Loading on a little long, but it's fine.
If Joey makes this and I miss mine, we would tie for second. Or he would beat me taking solo second.
You gotta make sure you take your time on this putt.
That's definitely a tester.
Get some applause.
Logan's done. He's out of there. And Joey waves off. Michael said, "Nah, you get the last putt because you win."
For the win.
So apparently he has played, at this point, played about 7 tournaments and definitely put together what it took to win that one. Very smooth, consistent play, getting all the sneaky birdies.
Yeah, he played some amazing golf today. So did everybody on this card.
And that will wrap it up. Got Michael Hammock taking it down. And me and Joey tied for second there. Brandon coming in 4th. Logan in 5th. Thanks for watching, guys.
Yep.
Let's make a change. Let's make a change. Let's make a change.